Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very, very sorry that I was so late to come. There's many, many factors, and none of which, the least of which is the incredible cold, and that I have no heat in the car, so
warm up on the piano.
I will. I guess, am I supposed to play soon?
Yeah,
The idea?
the sooner the better.
All right. Yes. But I will, I just want to introduce the philosophy of my work on the piano. And that is that the piano is a very special instrument. It's very spiritual. And I'm very honored to be here in this group, because this is very special. And I think that you can understand what I want to do with the music and how it's done, because these two things are united. The spirituality of the music comes from the spirituality of the actual ability to play the piano in this way. And this was the gradual process, and being trained classically and as a concert pianist, the transfer occurred very quickly in terms of lifespan. It only took about a couple of years, but then it started a road of physical change in me, the pianist, and this physical change for the pianist, for the hands, the mind, it has expanded everything. And it may be, it's partially audible in the music, I think. Certainly the, hopefully, or I say certainly, but truly it would be hopefully, you will sense something of what I sense as the fingers play this music. The music is not that easy to do, and it takes actually much longer than people would think in order to be able to do it. I can't, because of the, I'll try what I can do with this instrument, and I hope that you can enjoy the piece of this music, and which is one of the things that I do want continuous music to give to people, is a sense of peace, a finding of oneself, and an expansion of one's consciousness. This gets done partially from the steady stream of sound, and that's just sort of the mechanics of it, but there is something much deeper. There are things in the touch to the keys that most pianists cannot comprehend. I did get an email from someone who wanted to learn how to do, and right at that moment I was very excited because of a series of concerts I had done where I'd actually experienced something truly magnificent. And this was because of the technique changes one's perception and experience of time. And in this piece, where all these notes are happening quite quickly, really fast. For a normal pianist, this would be really fast. But the continuous mind perceives everything as a whole and can pluck out things. And in the midst of all these things, I was starting to perceive that through the touch of the fingers and the sensibility of the whole body, not just the mind, but the whole body united with the mind, that I was able to perceive tones and the touch of the thing as sending out little birds out into the air. And I could actually see these little birds, little white birds flying out from me. And so what normally would take a second for a person, let's say a person in a normal state, for me was taking 5 or 6 seconds. But in that time, I was able to go through this tremendous dream, which was very beautiful. And I wrote to this pianist about it, and I never heard back from him again. And because they must have thought that this man is totally insane. Well, perhaps I am, but anyway, I mention this because there is something in the touch to the piano that is so beautiful, and I hope it will come through the music to you and give you peace as well.